Hey everyone, it's Chris back again and doing my pickups video for the end of the year. I figured coming up to New Year's, might as well show everything I picked up in the past couple months. It's been a few months since I've done this. So first off, I'll start with one of the only retro game finds so far, and that is this. An original NES, which I got at Goodwill for $30. It also came with all the hookups and 2 controllers for it. I'm not sure if the $30 price is really worth it. I think these go for maybe $50 to $70 on eBay. But the only thing with that one is of course the 72-pin connector is shot. So the cartridges never get read properly. So I'm gonna have to order a new 72-pin connector. But the main reason I bought this actually is because this front lid is not yellowed, as you can see. My other one, which is over there, has a yellowed cartridge lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and order those 72-pin connectors. I'm gonna order 2 of them. I think they're like $10 each. And yeah, I'm going to repair both of these. So, whatever. Fun little project, I guess. So that's it for retro. The rest of this is going to be mainly PS4 games. So, maybe not too exciting, but I figure you guys want to see what I picked up in the past couple months. Alright, first up, I guess we're doing this in alphabetical order. We'll do PS4 games first. And I got this one, Dead Rising 2. This was kind of hard to get because Amazon was having this issue where they were sending everyone with the PS4 Xbox One copies. So they accidentally sent me an Xbox One copy, which I sent out to a friend of mine, Sega CD Universe. Go check out his channel. Yeah, so I think I finally went to Walmart to pick this up. So yeah. It's a decent port, I guess. Could be a little better. It doesn't have the Xbox 360 exclusive DLC. I forget what else. It might be missing like all the costume DLC as well. So it's a pretty bare bones port. It's also got some slowdown. I mean, it runs 1080p 60, but it doesn't really reach 60 frames all the time. It slows down quite a bit. But yeah, I just wanted this for collection's sake, having the most definitive physical copy, I'd say this is. So, yeah. Alright, next up we have this, which was a GameStop exclusive physical release. And that is Duke Nukem 3D World Tour. Yeah, World Tour. This is basically the original Duke 3D with an extra episode made by I believe it's the original map creator. And then they got some re-recorded Duke voice acting from John St. John. Yeah, I did a little Let's Play of this on my channel. You can check that out. It's a pretty good port. It's got a couple little issues, but overall I think it's a pretty good collector's piece for Duke Nukem fans. So yeah, GameStop exclusive. Okay, next up, another one I picked up pretty cheap. I think this was like $12 at Walmart. That is the God of War 3 remaster for PS4. So yeah, what can I say? It's God of War 3, great game. Remastered, I think it's 1080p and 60 frames. Although I think the cutscenes might be pre-rendered because those run 30 frames. But yeah, this is actually a very good port. It says Santa Monica Studio. I believe that's the ones that did the original God of War 3, so I guess they ported this as well. So yeah, they did a good job on this. I like this port. I like this game. It's really fun. Alright, next up, another cheapo I got. I think this was $10. I forget if it was Walmart or GameStop that I got this, but I got Ratchet and Clank, the PS4 game. And yeah, it's Ratchet and Clank. What can I say? This is actually the first Ratchet and Clank game I own. But I like it so far. It's got great graphics, got kind of a Pixar film quality to it. And yeah, fun gameplay. I gotta play it more, but yeah, this has PS4 Pro support, so it looks very nice on the Pro. Alright. And then another one I just picked up last week. Well, yeah, technically this week. And that is Rise of the Tomb Raider. I didn't get the greatest deal on this. I think I paid $40 for it. But it's nice to have. It's very well done for the PS4 Pro. It's got like 3 rendering modes, 1080p 60, 1080p 30 with like the PC Ultra settings kind of, and then kind of a checkerboard 4K mode with the original PS4 visuals. So yeah, they give you some nice variety. I personally like to play on the 60 frame per second mode because that's what I was used to with the original Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. But it doesn't really reach that target as usual, but it's way smoother than 30 frames. So yeah, very good game. In my opinion, this is better than Uncharted 4. Because Uncharted 4, it looks pretty. I guess the mechanics are pretty solid, but this just has more depth with you know, the upgrade system and the free roaming type stuff. So yeah, I think this is better. Okay. Next up, another PS4, of course, and that is Transformers Devastation. Yes, this is the Platinum Games Transformers title. This is probably the first Transformers game I own. As far as I know, it's one of the first actual really good ones. So, yeah, I like it very much. It's classic Platinum Games action gaming style. And it's the classic Transformers from what I remember as a kid. So yeah, very recommended. I think I paid like $8 to $10 for this. And as you can see, Amazon shipped me a European copy, which I find kind of weird, but it works fine. It's you know, PS4 is region free, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah. Okay, next up, this is one I just got yesterday, and I was really excited for it. And that is Wild Guns Reloaded. Now this is a Super Nintendo classic, and it's very rare on Super Nintendo. I believe it goes for like $650, $700 for a complete copy on SNES. So they finally ported this to the PS4, and there was a kind of a limited physical run. I think there's still some copies in stock, but what isn't in stock is the version that includes this keychain, which is very nicely detailed. I like that Wild Guns logo. But yeah, this is basically like a arcadey gallery shooter, similar to like, I don't know, the Terminator 2 arcade game or something. But your character is on screen, and you kind of move around the screen and aim at the same time. It's a pretty tough game. It's like definitely a hardcore Japanese arcade game. So, but yeah, this was a SNES exclusive though, and it's great to have it on PS4 in a physical copy, not paying $650 for the SNES version. So yeah, if you can still grab a copy, I'd recommend it. It'll probably sell out eventually. But you can always get it digital if that's your thing. Not my thing. But yeah, so I got this with the keychain. Alright, next up, this is the last PS4 game that I picked up. And that is Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Now, I had bought the Witcher 3 Collector's Edition, that huge one. You can look up the unboxing for it on my channel. But I was waiting a while to play through all the DLC, and so finally this went on sale for $30 over the holiday, so I finally decided to pick it up. And yeah, this is a great version. Everything's on the disc, so yeah, gotta love that for collectors. Highly recommend that game. And then 1 second, I gotta grab one more pickup. I probably mentioned this in some of my other videos, but I picked this up, the PS4 Pro, because I wanted the best experience of Final Fantasy 15 I could get. And yeah, it looks nice for Final Fantasy 15, but I would say Tomb Raider, or Rise of the Tomb Raider, has the best implementation of PS4 Pro features. So yeah. Okay, we got two more, just two more. And first up, well, these are both handheld games and somewhat limited releases. This one, River City Tokyo Rumble. So this is in the River City Ransom series, and this also came with a limited keychain of Kunio, the main character, one of the main characters. So yeah, this is also a Natsumi release, just like Wild Guns. This came out before Wild Guns, but yeah, it seems they kind of have a trend with releasing these in limited quantities on Amazon with a keychain. So yeah, I managed to pick that up right away. And it's awesome. It's basically, you know, River City Ransom or the Kunio-kun series, and but this one's actually in Japan where it's supposed to take place originally. I think they changed it to like a US city for River City Ransom originally. But yeah, it's great. It's got the classic River City gameplay. You know, RPG elements. You explore kind of an open world hub. Beat up guys, you get story. It's got some really comedic stuff. And one thing I should mention, they actually made a TV show out of this. I don't think it's even a Japanese show. I think it might be Korean. But yeah, it's really entertaining. I suggest looking up that show. I believe it's just called, I thought it's just called Kunio-kun, but I'm not sure. You'll probably be able to look it up. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, this is great. If you love River City Ransom, this is awesome. It's still in stock on Amazon, obviously not with the keychain, but yeah, definitely recommended. Okay, last up, final pickup. And this I also got a couple days ago, and that is Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. Now this is another limited run games release. As you can see, they always send you a limited run game sticker with it, and usually some little extras. In this case, they gave me a world map, which I guess I'll show you really quick. Yeah, there you go. Very cool. So yeah, I mean, this game has been available for a while on PlayStation Network and, you know, on PC, PS3, Xbox 360 digitally. But this is the only physical copy of the HD version. Obviously, there's the Xbox original version, which I own. But yeah, it's cool to have the HD version as a physical copy. Fortunately, this won't play on the PlayStation TV, so I can't play this on the TV. You just gotta play either the PC version or another version if you want it on your TV. But it's cool to have another physical Vita game because I love collecting for the Vita. So yeah, and some cool little extras, a little like postcard with a limited run games checklist on the back. And most of these games I don't care about because they're indie garbage. But yeah, I got Oddworld New and Tasty. I got Shadow Complex Remastered, and now Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. So yeah, that is it for my pickups for the year. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for making my channel an even better success this year. I've noticed I've been getting a lot more subscribers, mainly because of my House of the Dead 4 video. It's just so many views. I think it's up to like almost 2.5 million now. So that really gave me an increase in subscribers, and I appreciate it very, very much. And I will continue to be making videos into 2017. So anyways, guys, have a good New Year's, and I will see you next year. Peace.